Hey guys, what's up? It's Steve. So one of our local barbecue joints here in the Gainesville area is called Top Hog Barbecue, and they use a citrus glaze for all their ribs. I had the chance to check them out recently and it was so good. I've never had a citrus glaze type sauce for ribs. So I'm gonna try to make my own here at the house. You know, being that we're here in Florida, we've got oranges everywhere, and so I'm gonna do an orange based sauce. We're gonna cook up some baby back ribs and we'll see how these turn out. If you like the content, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for this sauce, I wanted to keep it pretty simple. Most of what you see here are pretty standard ingredients in any homemade sauces. As a side note, years ago, I did a little series on my channel where I made a bunch of homemade sauces. A few of those turned out really good if you want to go check those out. But what we got here is, you know, your typical ketchup, some molasses, we've got some minced garlic, and of course the orange juice. And then over here for our spices, you know, chili powder, onion powder, cayenne, and then a little pinch of cloves and a little pinch of cinnamon. So I will have all the ingredients in the video description if you want to check that out. All right, so we're just going to add a little bit of olive oil to our saucepan here. Go ahead and get our garlic in. Now if you like to add onion to your sauce, this is where you would add the onion as well. A lot of people like to add some diced up onion to their sauce. I'm gonna leave that out. All right, that garlic is getting nice and fragrant now, so we're gonna go ahead and get our orange juice in. And all of our seasonings here. There we go. We're gonna bring this up to a light boil. All right, this is boiling. That only took a few minutes. We're gonna go ahead and knock our heat down and get our molasses and our ketchup added. All right, we're gonna give this a stir, and what we're gonna do is just bring this to a light simmer, and we're gonna let it reduce down for, my guess is probably about 10 minutes until it's nice and thick. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. And this is starting to thicken up nicely. Probably let it go just a couple more minutes and we will get it jarred up. I'm gonna sit it aside and let it sit in the fridge till we're ready to baste our ribs later. All right, so we've got a couple nice racks of baby back ribs here, and I always like to just use a little bit of mustard for my binder, for my rub. And we're just gonna get both sides real quick. All right, that's good enough. I'm going to be using the Eat Barbecue Sweetness Rub. I think it's going to go nicely with this sweeter citrus glaze we're going to be saucing up our ribs with. And I'm just going to go fairly light. I always go light on the back because you're not going to really have much of that come through. Very little meat back there. Flip these over. Go and get these dusted up nice. All right. And that'll do it. So we're gonna get our Rectech up to 250. It's already fired up, and we'll pick up outside in a few minutes. I did not realize that the rub was not in focus there, so there's another shot of it. You can get this in these big ol', this is a 27.2 ounce bottles. We use a lot of this on chicken. Chicken and pork goes really well, so definitely check these guys out if you've never used any of their rubs before. All right, so we're out here at my Rectech Stampede. Got it preheated to 250. We're gonna go ahead and get our gorgeous looking racks of ribs on. And I cook so much on these Rectechs that I know I'm most likely not gonna check these for 4 hours. I normally just set my timer, let them go 4 hours, and right around there is when they're gonna start getting pretty close to being done. So we'll pick up then. All right, so we are at the 4 hour mark, and I just did a couple toothpick tests. I'll do it again just to show you guys. So this is literally all I do. I just take a toothpick and it's going into that meat pretty easily without much force. There's still a little give there, But I'm gonna cook these for another 30, 45 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them sauced up. Take this amazing orange barbecue sauce that we got whipped up here. Woo! And these are gonna be good. Go ahead and just get these nice and basted down. Oh my gosh, that's a gorgeous sight. It's getting dark on us. Hopefully you can see these good. So what I'm gonna do is just let these keep cranking. Probably another, like I said, 30, 45 minutes. And then we're gonna pick back up in the kitchen and check these guys out. All right, so I went ahead and cut these ribs up. I already tried them, so I know what they taste like. But I have my two favorite taste testers here, as usual. Girls, what do you like about ribs?
Well, it's important for the ribs to still have a good bite to them.
But at the same time, for the meat to fall off the bone when you bite into them.
All right, so go ahead and check these out. People are watching you, so you can't lie. You're on camera.
They look really good. That's really good.
Was there still some bite to them?
Definitely.
Hold them up. Did the meat come straight off?
Oh yeah.
I think it did. What do you think about that citrus sauce?
Well, it really
I
brings
love
out the
orange.
flavor in the ribs.
Yes.
Goes well with the
It
smoke,
adds a really
smoke
great
flavor of the
taste
ribs.
to it. Yeah,
Sure.
Very cool. So, thumbs up.
definitely.
Awesome. Well, tell everybody bye and thanks for watching.
Bye,
And what do they need to do?
Subscribe to Stoke on Soak.
You!